Yeah. Hello. Hey, everybody. Brent Jones, New Home Source Realty. How are you? I assume we're going live here, so good. Hey, I want to chat with you real quickly about ways to make yourself more attractive to a seller. You want to go buy a house, turn in an offer. What can you do to make yourself and your offer more attractive to the seller? Okay, and we're going to chat about that. I got some good ideas for you. First, before we get started, click notifications, follow me, like this video, and leave a comment. So for openers, you've got to be at least pre-qualified, if not pre-approved. Don't call a realtor and expect to go out and look at houses and you haven't even done the basics and gotten at least pre-qualified. Really, preferably pre-approved, because when your realtor turns in an offer, he or she is going to need with the offer to turn in a pre-qual letter or a pre-approval letter. And from a seller's point of view, a pre-approval letter is better than a pre-qual letter. So talk to your lender, talk to your realtor. By the way, all the advice I'm going to give you, I'm going to qualify this by saying always check with your realtor and check with your lender and see what makes sense for your particular situation. But I've been doing this for 30 years and I can tell you what I advise my clients. So if you can get pre-approved, because when you turn in the offer, that's going to look more attractive to the seller. A pre-qual, the lender's basically just going to look at pull your social security number, check your credit scores, look at your debt to income ratio, and feel good that they can get the deal done. A pre-approval letter is a deeper dive. You would have submitted some documentation to them, like tax returns and bank statements and income verification, that kind of thing. So if you can have a pre-approval letter, that would be preferred. Number two, the less you ask for, the better. In Texas, the Texas contract from TREC is 23 paragraphs long. Okay, but if you boil it down, the basics are: what are you offering? What are you asking for? And when can you close? Those are the biggies. What are you offering? What are you asking for? When can you close? So what are you offering? Check with your agent. Whenever I have a buyer and we find a house that they like, the first thing I do is go crunch some numbers in that subdivision and see if what they're asking is reasonable. And if it's reasonable, submit a full price offer. If it's not reasonable, have a chat about it. In some areas, there are some areas of the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex, and I'm sure it's this way around several parts of the country, where particular areas in particular price ranges, man, houses are coming and going literally in a matter of days with multiple offers. So you've got to be as competitive as possible. You have to have your act together and your ducks in a row. So if you don't have to ask for anything, then don't do it. Again, check with your realtor, check with your lender, and see what fits for your situation. But if you can pay title policy, then don't ask the seller to pay for it. If you don't need a home warranty, then don't ask the seller to pay for it. Don't ask the seller to pay for any of your closing costs if it's not needed. Also, have a short option period. And what that basically means is how long you're going to have a certain amount of time to be sure you want to do it. People use this time to have the house inspected. Have a reasonable short, like 5-day option period. If you ask for 14 days, that's going to water down your offer. But the less you ask for, the better. Less is more. The other thing I would say is I've been in real estate for 30 years. I've been in business for longer than that. Yes, I did get started when I was 12. Let me say something about real estate. Real estate is business, it's brick and mortar, and it's dollars and cents. But real estate is different than other businesses in that there's an emotional factor that's involved in real estate. And by that I mean the house becomes part of the family. Um, the house becomes a member of the family. The house is where your kids grew up. There's so many memories there. The house is where Aunt Betsy used to come for Christmas every year. The house is where Susie had her sweet 16 birthday party. It's where you had all of your Christmases and Halloweens and Easters and everything else. There's so many memories. You are emotionally attached to that house. And sellers, it is a business and it is dollars and cents and it is brick and mortar, but it's emotional too. And sellers would like to know that their house is going to go to a nice family that's going to take care of it and that's going to love it as much as they did. So when you're submitting your offer, there's nothing wrong with coming up with a little family bio, a little picture of you and your spouse and the kids, and oh, what a wonderful family y'all are. You could even put the dog in there if you want to. And aren't we a wonderful family? And look at us, and this is who we are, and this is what we do. And let me tell you, this is why we love your house. We love how you did this, and we love how you did that. We love the back patio, and we love the garden you put in, and we have the same taste that y'all have. I mean, if you stroke their ego and you give them compliments and just let them know you will take care of it and you will love it as much as they do. So that's a lot. That's three of the biggies. I'm going to give you a couple of bonuses here as well. There's something in real estate called the 75% rule. And what that means is you're going to have a wish list of all the different things that you want to have. If you can get 75%, if you can check 75% of the boxes on your list, you are ahead of the game. You should seriously consider turning in an offer on that property. Unless you're Bill Gates and you can custom have a house built to the exact nth degree that you want. Other than that, if you can get 75% of what's on your wish list, you should go for it. In my opinion, that's what I advise my clients. That's basically all you can ask for. So with that being said, have realistic expectations, and the house is not going to have every single thing that you want. That's just not the way the real world works. But again, if you can get 75% of what's on your wish list, my opinion, you should seriously consider turning in an offer. The other thing I would say is be patient. If you're in an area in a price range where it's very, very competitive and multiple offers in a limited amount of time, there's a good chance your offer is not going to get accepted at first. You may turn in multiple offers and get shot down each and every time. Be patient. What I tell my buyers when we miss out on a contract is, I'm going to make a deal with you. If you don't quit on me, I won't quit on you. As long as we keep trying, we will eventually get you a house. The only way you're not going to get a house is if you quit. So don't quit on me and I won't quit on you. Let's keep going. Just because we missed out on a couple of houses, that doesn't mean we're not going to get the next one. Hang in there, be patient, don't quit. And the last thing I'll mention is this. There's something, again, bizarre in real estate in that we turn in an offer on a house. My buyers love the house. We don't get that house. We get beat out, right? And they're devastated and they're upset and they're emotionally upset. So we go back out looking and then we turn in an offer on another house and we get that house. 9 times out of 10, the second house that they did end up getting, they actually like and prefer better than the house that we missed out on. It happens all the time. So I don't know if it's the universe or divine intervention or whatever, but oftentimes when you don't get the first house, you don't get the house you had your heart set on, you actually end up getting a house that you end up liking better and better. So anyway, hope all this helps. Good luck to all of y'all out there looking for houses. If I can do anything to be of help, I want you to feel free to contact me, direct message me, inbox me, and have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.